Have you ever felt like there's a certain rhythm to your life,
Yeah.
like a flow that's almost like it's being orchestrated by unseen forces?
Mm-hmm.
Well, for you, a Taurus man with Taurus rising the year 2025 holds a unique cosmic symphony, and we're here to kind of help you hear its music.
Yes!
Welcome to ASTRALX, where we illuminate your cosmic path.
Yes.
I'm Solarian Zephyr, your cosmic strategist.
And I'm Lunarius Selene, your intuitive guide.
And today we're diving deep into the celestial currents of 2025, specifically for you, a Taurus man with Taurus rising, using insights from expert astrologers.
Yes.
Get ready to uncover how the stars are aligning for you in career, finances, relationships, and even love.
Imagine the zodiac as a grand cosmic dance. A celestial ballet where each sign plays a unique role, and you, with your Taurus sun and Taurus rising, embody a powerful doubling of that earthy, grounded energy.
It's like having a double dose of that Taurean steadiness.
Precisely. It's as if the universe is emphasizing those qualities within you, amplifying your natural strength, stability, loyalty, a deep appreciation for the finer things in life.
So when other people are caught in the whirlwind, our listener is that steadfast presence, the one who remains rooted.
Exactly like a mighty oak weathering any storm, but there's another layer to this. Taurus rising can also subtly influence how other aspects of your astrological chart express themselves.
I'm curious about that. Can you give an example?
Let's say you have a fiery Mars placement, which typically brings a lot of assertive energy with Taurus rising. That assertiveness might be tempered by a more deliberate, patient approach. It's not that the fire is diminished, it's that it's channeled through the grounded lens of Taurus.
So it's like having a powerful engine with a really good braking system, making sure you don't just speed off in any direction.
That's a great analogy now. Let's look ahead to the specific energies that 2025 holds for you. Expert predictions highlight certain months that carry particular significance. April, May, and August are poised to be especially positive, filled with opportunities for growth and expansion.
And what about the months that might present a bit more of a challenge?
Well, January, June, and November could bring some cosmic turbulence periods that may require you to tap into your inner reserves of strength and resilience.
So a little heads up to help our listener navigate the year ahead.
Exactly. Forewarned is forearmed, as they say. Now let's zoom in on a particular area of life, your career.
Yes, let's talk about how the stars are aligning to shape your professional journey in 2025.
The first few months of the year will have Saturn, the planet of discipline and structure, transiting through your 10th house, which is traditionally associated with career and public image.
Okay, for those who aren't super familiar with astrology, what does that actually mean?
It means you might feel a strong push to establish yourself in your career, perhaps taking on more responsibilities, seeking a promotion, or even launching a new venture. Think of it like building a solid foundation for your future success.
And knowing our listener with that double Taurus energy, this could be a time of incredible focus and determination in their work.
Absolutely. You thrive on stability and tangible results, and this transit is all about putting in the work to achieve those things. But it's important to acknowledge that a fast-paced work environment might create some friction with your inherent need for a deliberate pace.
Right, because Taurus isn't exactly known for rushing into things. They prefer to take their time, consider all the angles.
Precisely so. Finding that balance will be key this year. How can you honor your need for a steady approach while still navigating the demands of the modern world? That's something to reflect on.
So are there any specific career paths that might be especially well suited to our listeners' strengths?
Think about those classic Taurus traits: your eye for detail, your patience, your persistence fields like fashion design, banking, or artistry, where those skills are highly valued, could be excellent avenues to explore.
It's about finding that sweet spot where your natural talents align with your professional ambitions.
Exactly. Now, as we move into April, there's a significant cosmic shift. Saturn transitions out of your 10th house and into your 11th house, the realm of friendships, social connections, and long-term aspirations.
So less about climbing the corporate ladder and more about
Reevaluating your connections, cultivating relationships with people who truly support your dreams, and aligning yourself with those who share your vision for the future. This could be a time of expanding your social circle or deepening existing bonds with those who resonate with your soul's purpose.
it sounds like building a network of like-minded individuals, a support system that empowers you to reach your full potential.
Precisely. Now let's shift our focus to another important aspect of life: your finances. What does 2025 hold for you in the realm of abundance?
Okay, let's talk money. I'm sure our listener is eager to hear about their financial prospects for the year ahead.
Well, 2025 has a unique financial song in store for you, a blend of harmonious melodies and a few discordant notes. On the one hand, you have Jupiter, the planet of abundance and expansion, gracing your financial sector for much of the year.
That sounds promising. Jupiter's usually a good omen, right?
It is. Think of Jupiter's transit through your financial sector, like having a lucky wind at your back, pushing your ventures forward. This could manifest as a raise, a promotion, a successful investment, or even the launch of a profitable new business.
So opportunities for growth and prosperity are definitely on the horizon.
Yeah.
But you mentioned some discordant notes.
Yes, it's important to remember that Jupiter's influence can sometimes lead to overspending or a tendency to take financial risks. And we also have those potentially challenging months of January and June to consider periods where financial stability might be tested.
So a bit of a cosmic balancing act.
Precisely. This is where your grounded Taurus nature comes into play. You have a natural practicality that will serve you well during these times. It's about making those wise, considered decisions, that you're known for avoiding impulsive spending, and remembering that slow and steady wins the race, especially when it comes to finances.
It's like that saying, measure twice, cut once.
Exactly. Now, speaking of balance, let's delve into another fascinating aspect of your astrological makeup, the duality of the Taurus man.
We touched on this briefly earlier, the bull and the ox. Can you elaborate on how these two sides express themselves in your life?
Imagine the bull, powerful, assertive, driven by primal instincts. This is the side of you that's passionate, sensual, and unafraid to pursue what you desire. Then there's the ox, steady, dependable, hardworking, the embodiment of grounded strength and unwavering loyalty. These two sides are always present within you, sometimes in harmony, sometimes in a dynamic dance of tension.
And this duality extends to relationships as well, right? How does it shape the way you connect with others?
Yes, absolutely. Let's start with the bull. This is the side of you that's drawn to intense connections, passionate encounters, and a deep sensual bond with your partner. You're a lover who appreciates the finer things in life, someone who knows how to create a romantic atmosphere and shower your beloved with affection.
So you enjoy the finer things, the pleasures of the senses, the beauty of connection.
Exactly, but it's important to acknowledge that the bull can also have a stubborn streak, especially when their sense of security is threatened. You might find it challenging to compromise or see things from another perspective, particularly in the heat of the moment.
Which is where the oxide comes in, right? To provide that steadiness and grounding.
Precisely. The ox side of you is the reliable partner, the one who's always there to lend a helping hand, a shoulder to cry on, a rock of support. You're fiercely loyal to those you love and deeply committed to creating a stable, secure foundation for your relationships.
So it's about finding that sweet spot, that harmonious blend of the bull's passion and the ox's stability.
Exactly. And that brings us to a crucial theme for you in 2025. Communication. Learning to express your needs clearly and listen to your partner's perspective with an open heart will be essential for navigating those inevitable relationship bumps in the road.
Especially during those potentially challenging months we talked about earlier, where patience and understanding might be tested.
Precisely now, for those of you who are single, 2025 holds the promise of meeting someone special, someone who resonates with your grounded, sensual nature. This could be a year for deepening existing connections or venturing out to create new ones.
Any astrological hints about who might be a good match for our Taurus listener?
We often see strong compatibility between Taurus men and Sagittarius and Capricorn women. They offer a balance of dependability and fun, which complements the Taurus man's nature beautifully. But of course, true compatibility goes beyond sun signs, and there's always the potential for magic with any sign if the connection is right.
So keep an open heart and see where the cosmic dance leads you. But before we move on, I want to circle back to something you said about the potential for relationship challenges in the first half of the year.
Yes, those months of January and June might require some extra attention in the relationship department. The key here is to remember that communication is key. Don't let that stubborn bull energy lead you to charge ahead without considering your partner's feelings. Take a breath, step back, and approach any disagreements with a willingness to understand and compromise.
It's about using that bull strength not to dominate, but to build a bridge of understanding.
Beautifully put. Now let's turn our attention to another essential aspect of your well-being, your health as a Taurus man. You have a naturally robust constitution.
And strong bulls, right?
Exactly. But even the strongest bull needs to prioritize their well-being, especially in a fast-paced world that constantly demands our energy and attention in 2025. Paying attention to stress management will be especially important for you.
So what are some healthy ways for our Taurus listener to de-stress and recharge? I imagine those sensual pleasures we talked about earlier could play a role.
Absolutely. Think about the things that ground you, that bring you back to your center. Spending time in nature, indulging in a delicious meal, enjoying a relaxing massage, or simply savoring a cup of tea in a peaceful environment. These are all ways to replenish your energy and reconnect with your inner peace.
It's about honoring your need for those moments of sensory pleasure and stillness.
Precisely. And don't underestimate the power of physical activity. Channeling that bull energy into exercise can be incredibly beneficial for both your physical and mental health.
Hitting the gym, going for a hike, maybe even trying a yoga class to get in touch with that grounded Taurus energy.
Exactly. It's all about finding those outlets that allow you to release tension, boost your mood, and maintain your vitality. Remember, you're a essential being, and caring for your body is an act of self-love.
So, dear listeners, as we move into the final part of our deep dive, keep these insights about your health and well-being close at heart. It's time to explore the bigger picture of what 2025 has in store for you. As we move into this final part of our deep dive, I think it would be great to pull back the lens a little bit and consider the sort of overarching themes that are woven into the fabric of your 2025.
Yeah, I like that visual. So imagine the year ahead as a tapestry, a vibrant blend of, colors and textures, each thread representing a different aspect of your journey. There are moments of brilliance where opportunities unfold effortlessly, and moments where the threads seem to tangle, requiring patience and skillful navigation.
And it's in those moments of potential challenge that your inherent strengths as a Taurus man come to the forefront.
Exactly. Remember that steadfast oak we talked about earlier? That's you have the resilience, the determination, and the unwavering inner strength to weather any storm. But this year is not just about navigating challenges, it's also about embracing growth and expansion.
And that Jupiter influence we discussed earlier, that lucky wind at your back, that's a significant factor, right?
Absolutely. Jupiter's presence in your chart is an invitation to step outside of your comfort zone, to explore new horizons, and to trust in the abundance that the universe has to offer. This could manifest in your career, your finances, your relationships, or even in your personal development.
So it's not just about staying grounded. It's also about allowing yourself to soar.
Precisely. It's about finding that dynamic balance between stability and expansion, between the bull's grounded strength and the adventurous spirit that's also within you.
So as we wrap up our deep dive today, what are some key takeaways that our listener can carry with them as they embark on this new year?
First and foremost, embrace your masculine energy. The world needs your strength, your stability, your grounded presence. Don't be afraid to step into your power and lead with confidence.
That bull energy used wisely can be such a huge force for good.
Absolutely. Next, stay grounded and practical. We talked about the potential for financial challenges this year. So making thoughtful decisions and resisting impulsive spending will be crucial.
Those Taurean indulgences can be so tempting, but sometimes it's about delaying gratification for long-term success.
Exactly. And this leads us to our next point, communication. We explored how important it is for Taurus men to express their needs clearly and listen to their partners.
Especially when that stubborn bull side starts to emerge.
Precisely, nurturing those relationships requires open, honest dialogue, even when it's difficult.
It's about building bridges, not walls.
Beautifully said. And finally, never forget to prioritize your health and well-being. Find those activities that bring you joy, that replenish your energy, that allow you to de-stress and recharge.
Whether it's hitting the gym, spending time in nature, or indulging in a delicious meal, it's all about honoring your needs.
Exactly. Taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being is essential for navigating the challenges and opportunities that 2025 will bring.
So, dear listener, as you embark on this new year, remember these key takeaways. Embrace your strength, stay grounded, communicate openly, and prioritize your well-being.
And never forget, the stars incline. They don't compel your choices, shape your destiny.
What a powerful reminder. We've reached the end of our deep dives for today, but the journey of self-discovery continues.
If you're ready to explore your own cosmic path in more detail, we invite you to check out our personalized audio readings available for purchase through the link in the episode description.
And remember that question we started with. Do you ever sense that rhythm to your life? That flow orchestrated by unseen forces? Well, now you have a glimpse into the symphony of 2025.
May you dance to its music with grace, courage, and an open heart.
Until next time, keep shining bright, dear listeners, and may your 2025 be filled with abundance, joy, and cosmic alignment.
And may you always remember the profound power that lies within you.
Farewell from ASTRALX.